The air inside the auditorium was sharp, tense, almost electric, like the pause before thunder breaks. Every seat was filled, the press lined shoulder to shoulder, cameras blinking like impatient eyes. It wasn't just another political forum. This one was personal. The topic was national accountability in public health, and at the center table sat two names that had clashed more in ideology than in conversation: Hillary Clinton and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. From the moment Kennedy walked in, the room whispered. He didn't carry the polished armor of a typical politician, no rehearsed smile, no teleprompter glow in his eyes. He looked weathered, sure of his cause, yet calm. Clinton, on the other hand, had the room in her control, that unmistakable air of command honed over decades of power. The moderator hadn't even finished his introduction before Hillary's tone cut through the air like a cold knife. "Let's be clear," she said, leaning toward the mic. "This platform is for serious policy discussion, not conspiracy or self-promotion. If Mr. Kennedy wants to peddle misinformation, he can do it elsewhere. He has no place on this stage." The crowd murmured, half applauding, half stunned. Cameras zoomed in. Kennedy didn't move. He simply sat there, hands clasped, eyes steady. He didn't interrupt. Didn't argue. He just looked at her, not with anger, but with something quieter. Something that unsettled the whole room. "Mr. Kennedy," the moderator said nervously, "do you wish to respond?" Kennedy leaned toward his mic, but before he could speak, Hillary raised her hand. "No. I'm done entertaining this. I'm asking that he be removed if he's going to question science and endanger lives." There it was, the order. The room went silent. Security hesitated at the edge of the stage, unsure if they should actually step forward. Kennedy slowly stood up, and for a brief second, everyone thought he would leave. The audience began whispering, some even clapping at his supposed defeat. But Kennedy didn't move toward the exit. He looked at Hillary, then scanned the crowd: journalists, doctors, veterans, mothers, students, all frozen in a moment of judgment. Then, after exactly 49 seconds of silence, Kennedy spoke, his voice steady, low, but carrying the weight of something much larger than politics. "You can order me out," he said, "but you can't order truth out of the room." The silence thickened. Even Hillary's expression faltered slightly, not in guilt, but in discomfort. He continued, his tone not defensive, but heartbreakingly sincere. "I'm not here to argue with you, Secretary Clinton. I'm here because I've buried too many friends who trusted systems that were never held accountable. I've spoken to mothers who lost children after doing what they were told was safe. I've stood in communities that were promised help and got silence instead. You don't have to believe me. But you do have to look them in the eye someday." The moderator tried.